G'day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how you can beat the Battle of Fates challenge for the Eis Shenron stage. So obviously, as you guys hopefully know, we've tried, but there is a challenge to use 6 Battle of Fate characters against Eis Shenron. Now, Battle of Fate obviously got a new lead in the form of the strength, Goku or GT and Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, but I don't have them. So I'm doing the next best thing and just shucking everyone under a bond of parents and child / future category team and just kind of rolling with that. To cut a long story short, it's a fairly simple stage. Eis Shenron is a physical unit, is a int unit. You can't seal him, can't stun him, he'll lock your units in place, and that's about it, really. There's honestly not too much that you need to consider beyond that, I think. Realistically speaking, it's a pretty tough ask, but if you bring some top tier units, and you bring some really solid options, much like my Trunks and Vegeta, and just in general, a really good team, you'll be more than fine. Now obviously the big risk here is units getting locked out of place. That can be quite frustrating for people, but at the same time it can also mean nothing to you. It just depends on how you build your team and how lucky you get. So in terms of Teambuilder, just to crack through the units, because we don't have too long actually, because this did not take very long. We have physical Vegeta, very solid option, counter-attacking, very good, counters damage reduction, very solid, and just a good little kind of back in the floating unit. We have the Ultimate Gohan, very good unit, huge damage, very big damage dealer. We are being led by Int, LR, Vegeta and Trunks. Obviously both super exceptional first slot units that are really good. Not as great in the second slot, but still really solid. We have the AGL LR Gohan, an incredibly good tanking unit, and good damage, just a great unit really. We won't be able to transform him because we don't have an android on the team. Doesn't matter, because he's still excellent even in his base form, guarding when HP is above 50% or less, as well as also, of course, 50% or more, as well as also, of course, stacking his attack and defense. He's a pretty solid unit, and by solid unit, I mean he's fantastic. So he's going to be on the rotation, or we're going to try and keep him on the rotation. Again, wherever our units get locked out is kind of against our luck, I guess, at the end of the day, so you can't really do much about it. But yeah, we're going to have him as our very solid option. We've then got, the SS4 duo. They're going to be doing their thing, which is great. And then we're also going to be rocking the physical Vegeta. Now, physical Vegeta, he's obviously, I don't want to say fallen off, but you need dupes in him to realistically have him be any good. His active skill is still great, but defensively he can, lack a little bit. But he's still a pretty fun unit. His animations are also actually fantastic as well. He's still really solid. I really like him still quite a bit. I think he's a great unit. Obviously needs a little bit of help nowadays, but yeah, overall still a really fun unit. So yeah, he's really cool. You can see good damage as well. Nothing wrong with his damage. Output is still really quite good. And we have his active skill if we need, but we won't need because we're going to have Ultimate Gohan. And Ultimate Gohan is kind of a cheat code to this fight. Ultimate Gohan is like basically a very hefty cheat code to this, essentially this battle. And the reason why he's a cheat code is quite simple. He is one of the highest, if not the highest, physical damage dealer in the game. Not factoring in things like the Spirit Bomb, I think individually he's the highest damage dealer that you can get. So realistically speaking, he can just essentially almost auto-delete the boss on his own. Obviously a very good unit, especially when you can get him the key, which is why you see me prioritizing that for him. But he's going to do huge damage. You're going to see him really just chuck out big attack stats. He's going to essentially delete Eis Shenron solo style, which is fine. That's kind of why I like bringing him. I've done a couple of videos on the stage now, and Ultimate Gohan is very much the very, very, very solid unit and just big damage. Like you can see, really just shucking down Eis Shenron, and this makes life a lot easier. Eis Shenron can be annoying, but when you can delete him in like 2 turns, it tends to not be as big an issue. And yeah, that basically summarizes it. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. Gohan for the win is essentially my answer to Eis Shenron. Doesn't really stand much of a chance against him, unfortunately. But with that being said, that is basically everything you need to know. Hopefully you guys have some good luck with the stage, and this gives you an alternative for Battle of the Fate. But obviously, if not, you can just run the Strength SS4 duo or something like that. But yeah, that's it from me. See you next time. Bye.